Today we will discuss how to calculate bunkers required to be received for next voyage. Bunker required to receive. Suppose ship is at China and she will go to Singapore to receive bunkers, and she should have sufficient bunkers after receiving in Singapore to reach Australia. So there are two or three methods to calculate. So I will show you the easy method. First, you have to calculate the ROB bunkers, let's say ROB fuel oil, on departure China. Let's say it is 400 metric tons. Then voyage from China to Singapore, you calculate, let's say, 5 days. So then you calculate expected ROB on arrival Singapore. Now 5 days sailing, let's say per day 40 tons consumption. This is for 1 day. So for 5 days consumption will be 40 multiplied by 5, 200. So expected ROB arrival Singapore will be 400 minus 200. So that will be 200. Now assume you do not receive anything in Singapore. This is only for calculations. And then you calculate expected ROB arrival Australia. Let's say 10 days sailing. 1 day you consume 40. So in 10 days you will consume 400. So departure Singapore ROB was 200. So what will be the arrival ROB Australia? It will be 200 minus 400. So this will come a negative. So that means if you do not receive bunkers at Singapore, you will be arriving Australia with negative. This is only for calculations. Negative means you cannot reach. So after few days after sailing from Singapore, bunkers will finish. So now you have to write down here if we receive 0 metric tons at Singapore, then ROB arrival Australia will be minus 200. That means if we receive 200 at Singapore instead of 0, then what will be the ROB arrival Australia? It will be 0. Because if you receive 0, you are arriving with negative 200. So if you receive 200, you will be arriving Australia with 0. So this is not also ideal, because you want to arrive Australia with some ROB, not 0. So arrival Australia ROB should ideally be unpumpable. Normally it is around 20 tons depending on the trim of the vessel, plus reserves. You need some reserve because in case you have rough sea, that 10 days voyage from China to Australia might become 11 or 12 days. So normally the reserve is 20%. 20% extra fuel. Because if you have adverse current or rough sea, this 10 days can become 10 days plus 20% of 10 days. So if you do this, it will come out to be 10 days plus 20 upon 100 into 10 and this will come out to be 12 days. So you must have fuel for 12 days. You must take fuel for 12 days at Singapore, and then you will be arriving Australia not with zero. So ideally you will be having unpumpable plus 2 days extra. 40 tons per day. So reserve will be 2 days. 40 tons per day, 80 tons. So you should be arriving Australia with 20 tons unpumpable plus 80 tons reserve in case you do not have any rough sea. So you will be arriving Australia. You should ideally arrive Australia with 100 tons ROV. Now if you receive 200 at Singapore, arrival Australia is 0. So if you receive 200 plus 100, this is unpumpable plus reserve. Then you will be arriving Australia not with 0. With 200 you are arriving with 0. So with 200 plus 100 you will be arriving Australia with 100 metric tons. And this is what you wanted, because this is your unpumpable plus reserve. So total required at Singapore will be this quantity, which is 300. So if you receive 300 at Singapore, you will be arriving Australia with 100. This includes unpumpable as well as reserve.